Hey, it's Kristen Johnson Brogan, and I'm in the kitchen today, and I just wanted to show a really easy weeknight meal that you can whip up in seconds, and it's delicious. So breaded chicken is one of my go-to dinners, and really simple. I just take boneless, skinless chicken breast. I always buy animal products organic, so organic boneless, skinless chicken breast. And usually these are really thick. So what I do to make them last and go a little bit further is I cut each one in half. So the thick part, I just cut in half. And then what I'm gonna do is just cover with saran wrap, and I'm gonna pound it. So pounding chicken will really help to tenderize it. So a lot of times we cook chicken breast and it tends to be dry and doesn't taste very good. So pounding it really tenderizes the chicken. Good way to get rid of some of that added stress. So really get into it, pound it nice and thin. And then we'll just take that off, and then we're just gonna season with a little bit of sea salt. So always using good quality ingredients. Sea salt is just a salt that you can use for everything that you cook. Make sure to season these nicely because we're gonna dip them in a little egg wash and flour, so you want it to be really kind of heavily seasoned. A little bit of pepper. You could put on your own seasoning if you'd like. And then normally, I just take a fork and I just flip them. And then I season the other side. And this will really help to make lots of servings. And breaded chicken is great because you can have it just as is. You can serve it with a side of potatoes or vegetables, or you can cut it up and you can put it on a sandwich, you can put it on a salad. So we'll season the other side. And then what we'll do is we're gonna start with a mixture of egg wash, and egg wash is just, I just whipped up 2 eggs and I beated them a little bit. So I'm just going to add the salt and pepper seasoned chicken to the egg wash, and then I'll add it right to the flour. So this is just a flour mixture, and it's just regular organic white unbleached flour. And I'm just going to toss both sides with a little flour to make sure that it's evenly breaded. And I did season the flour with a little salt and pepper because, again, whenever you're doing a coating or a breading, you really want to make sure that it's nicely seasoned. And we'll just take my plate, shake off the excess, and put it right on top. Sometimes you got to get a little messy in the kitchen. It's more fun. Okay. Okay, so now that we pounded it, we breaded it, we're gonna fry it. So I just have a pan that's over high heat, medium-high heat, and I'm just gonna drizzle a little extra virgin olive oil, so nice and evenly. Make sure that the pan's hot before you sprinkle in the olive oil, and that'll help to kind of spread it all around and it won't burn the oil. And then we're just gonna drop each piece of chicken in here. So make sure you shake off that extra flour and then drop it in. So my chicken's ready, and I just plated it with some of my favorite sides. So I have some sautéed spinach and sweet potato slices that I just baked in the oven. So when you're making a healthy and delicious meal, you want it to be really simple. So all you have to do if you want to cook more meals at home is combine a carb, protein, and fat. So using the food target as your guide, finding better ingredients, choosing foods closest to the source, and getting as close to the green center circles as you can. So if you combine a carb, a protein, and a fat, you have a perfect balanced meal. So we have our chicken, which is a really healthy protein. We have our spinach, which is a really healthy carb. Grains and spinach and fruits and vegetables will be your carbs. And then we cooked the sweet potatoes in a little extra virgin olive oil. So you have all kind of a balance of all sorts of things that you need to make your meals healthy and delicious. So don't mess it up. It can be really simple. Use the food target as your guide to combine a carb, protein, and fat. That will keep your meals really balanced. It'll keep them really delicious and keep you feeling satisfied.